Karma to Sussex. Haz&Meg's deal fell to pieces after Spotify withdrew £18 million on them. Spotify is taking Harry and Meghan's £18 million podcast deal into its own hands, a source said, after the couple failed to produce any content over the last year. The music and podcast streaming service paid £18 million for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to produce a show on Spotify. The company were hoping for Harry and Meghan to produce content in 2021, but no show has been recorded since a holiday special made under Virtual Audio in December 2020. In a statement announcing the podcast partnership in December 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said, "What we love about podcasting is that it reminds all of us to take a moment and to really listen, to connect to one another without distraction. With the challenges of 2020, there has never been a more important time to do so, because when we hear each other, and hear each other's stories, we are reminded of how interconnected we all are." But in spite of the £18 million deal signed by Meghan and Harry, a media lawyer told Express.co.uk that the couple may not actually receive the full amount. Speaking in December 2021, 1 year after the deal was signed, Ian Penman, who specializes in music streaming contracts, claimed that the podcasts are likely to have been less popular than Spotify and the royal couple expected. He said that they are unlikely to have paid the full £18 million upfront and are instead likely to have paid the Duke and Duchess of Sussex a small advance, retaining the right to back out of the contract if the first episode was not popular. He said, "It's famously the case in music deals, this goes back decades, that when people talk about a large deal, like Robbie Williams signing a deal for £15 million or something, it does not mean he gets £15 million on day one. So the problem you have here, I would imagine, is that when they talk about an £18 million Spotify podcast deal, it probably means that they have signed their first product, in this case a podcast. They then have many options for further products. All those options are in Spotify's favor. Make no mistake, they're not in Meghan and Harry's favor. If all those options are exercised, and we don't know how many podcasts that relates to, it may be that the total money spent by Spotify is £18 million. According to a source, Spotify is now looking to hire more in-house talent to help the former working royals. Speaking to The Sun, a source close to the project said, "Spotify has been waiting a long time for some content from Harry and Meghan, and now it appears they have finally taken matters into their own hands." Spotify has also listed a number of short-term and Los Angeles-based contracts with Virtual, Harry and Meghan's organization, being listed in the job descriptions for a show featuring the voices of high-profile women. A recruitment advert posted by Gimlet Projects, Spotify's podcast development team, said, "We're currently assembling a show team that will build and launch a new original show with Virtual featuring the voices of high-profile women. We're looking for experienced producers to join a team that will launch an exciting new weekly show, based in Los Angeles. The ideal candidates have a background in audio production, and experience working with high-profile talent. They thrive under deadline pressure, like to work collaboratively to solve problems. Producers will be involved in research, story development, talent management, recording/field producing, writing and editing. The right candidates have a strong sense of creativity, curiosity, and empathy. They are interested in the intersection of social activism and popular culture." The advert also notes that Gimlet projects often involve Spotify's high-profile collaborators. Royal expert Neil Sean, speaking on his YouTube channel Neil Sean's Daily News Headlines, told his viewers, "Harry and Meghan's Virtual audio team are now allegedly fully complete. Apparently it's taken a long time to get the right team around them, but there's a bit of a swift change because initially it was going to be Harry and Meghan, but now apparently looks like Harry could be taking a back seat as an executive producer with Meghan leading the charge, doing most of the topics.